Hello, UKes and UKettes. Welcome back to BroTip Tuesdays. Today's bro tip is called the -1. That means we are not going to be using our first finger in any of these chords. Now, this is just a practice, and it's to get your mind right on how to play or when you want to play second position chording. And it's also when you want to modulate keys and have a hard time holding other chords. We are going to eliminate our first finger. That's why it's called the -1. Take these four chords, for instance: C, G, A minor, and F. We play C on our 3rd fret and using our 3rd finger. Rule doesn't apply yet. But when we play the G chord, we are using our first finger to make that chord shape. So bro tip -1. That doesn't mean you don't have to play it. You're still playing the same chord shape, and that's 2nd fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret, 2nd string, and 1st string, 2nd fret. For the G chord, you're just not using your first finger. And there we have our G chord. Then we go to A minor. This rule doesn't apply because we aren't using our first finger. But when we go to F, we usually drop our first finger. So if you did corresponding fingers and you knew that the F was coming up and you weren't using your first finger, you probably would use your A minor, or you'd probably use your 3rd finger for your A minor. So that when we drop our finger for the F, we are not using our first finger, but we are using our 2nd finger. All right, so let's go ahead and play that chord progression and not use our first finger. 1, 2, ready, go. Now the G. It's a little difficult, but you got it. A minor. And now the F. Play that one more time. Now the G. Ooh, A minor. And the F. Okay, so the reason for this, we're going to move it up to D. So we're going to now take that -1 finger and bar our 2nd fret. We are now playing in the key of D. Same chord shape. It's still the 3rd fret because this is our bar. It's still this because that is our A. Might have to lift your whole bar up and just hold this one. Okay. This is our A minor or B minor now. And then now we have our F or our G, right? G chord, but an F chord shape. Okay, so now let's go ahead and play the same chord progression in D though. 1, 2, ready, go. Now that G chord shape, which is an A, that's a tight one. A minor or B minor, actually. And the F. One more time. That D. Use that pinky if you gotta, stretch it. And the G, or it's an A. Lift the bar if you have to. A minor shape, which is actually B minor. And now the F. Awesome. Now strum that D one time. You see how that -1 chord shape is going to help you strengthen your other fingers in chord positions. I learned how to not use my first finger when I cut myself slicing a piece of prime rib. So then it made me use my other 3 fingers. So I realized that I did not have strength in those last 3 fingers to make chord shapes up higher on the fret or funky looking ones or second position ones. And this -1 technique and bro tip and your practice for this week, just take that first finger off, play maybe the F chord progression, move it on over, becomes the G chord progression. Have fun with it. If you want to learn more second position and how to hold different chords in a higher octave, go over to our YouTube channel. Click on the second position tutorial and enjoy. There's also a PDF downloadable free over on our website, ukulelepodcast.com/free lessons. I hope you enjoyed this bro tip. We'll strum along again next time. Aloha, mahalo, and God bless.